morning and thanks for tuning in. I'm Ann Powell with the WJTS News. A local child advocacy group received a huge surprise this week. The Du Bois County Community Foundation awarded the Southwestern Indiana Child Advocacy Center Coalition $560,000 for its new Child Advocacy Center. Greater Jasper Consolidated Schools donated the former 5th Street Elementary School building to SWICAC back in February. The western portion of the building will be renovated and repurposed into a child advocacy center named the Center on 5th. The $560,000 community grant will go towards a $1.1 million fundraising goal needed for the renovation costs. The grant was made possible by the Fund for Du Bois County, John and Bobby Jobell, and several anonymous donors of the Du Bois County Community Foundation. Have you paid your property taxes yet? The Du Bois County property tax deadline is coming up on Monday, May 10th. Property tax payments and tax statements should be mailed to the Du Bois County Courthouse, placed in the drop box at the corner of the Annex Building and 6 and Jackson Streets, or can be paid online at DuBoisCountyIN.com. And if you would like a receipt, be sure to include the taxpayer copy and a self-addressed stamp envelope with your payment. Payments can be mailed to the Du Bois County Treasurer at 1 Courthouse Square, Room 105, Jasper, Indiana, 47546. If you have any questions, call the Treasurer's office at 812-481-7080. America's Christmas hometown is officially reopening for the summer season this weekend. Hollywood World and Splash and Safari Pass holders are getting early access to the amusement park on May 8th and 9th. The park will not officially open to the public until May 15th. Splash and Safari will open for the season on May 21st. Although park officials don't quite know what their exact face covering policy will be for the season, they are encouraging guests to keep their masks handy. Guests will also no longer use the inline reservation system to reserve rides. In addition to free parking, free sunscreen, free soft drinks, free Wi-Fi, guests can also expect the return of the free hand sanitizer. For more information, you can visit holidayworld.com. The Jasper Chamber of Commerce is holding a special seminar this month to prepare residents for a situation they hopefully will never be confronted with: an active shooter. Sergeant David Henderson with the Indiana State Police is leading the seminar and will teach about how to survive in an active shooter crisis. The seminar will take place on Wednesday, May 26th from 11:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. on Zoom. This does not take place of what local law enforcement will do for a business or organization wanting to prevent an active shooter situation. However, it will teach about what to do if an active shooter situation develops. The event is free and advanced registration is required. To save your spot, you can email chamber@jasperin.org or you can call 812-482-6866 by May 24th. Mayors and county commissioners across Indiana will no longer have the power to cancel local emergency orders. Governor Eric Holcomb vetoed the proposal on Tuesday. The governor says local health leaders needed to make quick and sometimes drastic decisions during the early part of the coronavirus outbreak last year. He doesn't want mayors or county leaders overruling them. Supporters of the plan say local elected leaders need to counter to an appointed public health manager who wielded an extraordinary amount of power over the past year. The U.S. Department of Agriculture is holding a special virtual listening session about COVID-19's impact on new farmers. The listening session will take place on Thursday, May 6th from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. Farmers and ranchers will have the chance to share their experiencing about navigating the USDA's resources for assistance after the pandemic. This will give feedback and will inform the USDA preparations for outreach strategies, technical assistance, and accessible program delivery for beginning farmers and ranchers through pandemic assistance for producers. A registration link is posted on our website, WJTS.tv. The Indiana State Fair is coming back after a one-year hiatus from COVID-19. This year's State Fair will take place between Friday, July 30th and Sunday, August 22nd at the State Fairgrounds in Indianapolis. The fair will also be adding a weekend to the front end of their schedule and will be closed weekly on Mondays and Tuesdays. The fair will dedicate this year's theme to celebrating all things Indiana and the resiliency of the Hoosier spirit. State fair officials have been working actively with the Indiana State Department of Health as planning continues in the coming months. The fair is also planning to bring back some fan favorites, including carnival rides, fun wacky fair foods, 4-H competitions, free entertainment, and much more. More about this year's fair will be released in the coming months. Are you ready for a hot summer day by the pool? The Huntingburg Municipal Swimming Pool and Splash Park are reopening at 12 p.m. noon on Saturday, May 29th. The pool and park are both located at 1st and Cherry Streets in Huntingburg. Swimming lessons will be offered throughout the summer. The cost is $50 per session per person and for city residents, and is $60 per person per session for non-city residents. Sign-ups will take place on a first-come, first-served basis, beginning on Saturday, May 29th at 1 p.m. Some lessons can also be scheduled by calling the pool's front desk at 812-683-5600. Water aerobics will also begin on Wednesday, June 2nd and be held on Wednesdays from 7 to 8 p.m. and again on Saturdays from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. The cost is $3 per session, or books of 10 tickets can be purchased for $20. To see the pool's daily hours, you can visit our website, WJTS.tv. The Invasive Species Awareness Coalition for DuBois County is asking for help with improving forest habitat quality. The Niehaus Park Weed Wrangle is scheduled for Saturday, June 5th from 9 a.m. to 12 noon at the Charles Niehaus Memorial Park in Huntingburg. Volunteers will work to remove invasive plants including honeysuckle, burning brush, and autumn olive from the forested area of the park. ISAC members will provide invasive species identification and control training. In the case of poor weather, the event will be moved to Saturday, June 12th. Volunteers are asked to meet at the parking lot near the driving range just off of State Road 64 and West 6th Street, and should come prepared with work gloves, sturdy shoes, and face masks. Face masks will only be required if and when volunteers are gathered together and can be removed when working. Bottled water and some hand tools will also be provided, but some volunteers may want to bring their own hand saws or choppers. Pre-registration is encouraged but not required. To pre-register, or if you have any questions, contact Emily Finch at emily.finch at in.nacdnet.net or call 812-482-1171, extension 3. To learn more about the invasive species of DuBois County, you can visit their website, isacdc.org. Would you like to better understand your baby's wants and needs? Memorial Hospital is offering a special class for expectant and new parents next month called Baby Behavior. It will teach parents about infant sleep, feeding cues, engagement and disengagement cues, as well as crying. Parents are strongly encouraged to take the class before the baby does arrive. However, if parents are unable to do so, this class can still be helpful for parents within the first 1 to 2 months of the baby being born. The class takes place on Wednesday, June 2nd from 6 to 7 p.m. in Memorial Hospital's conference room, APC at 800 9th Street in Jasper. It is free to those who are delivering at Memorial Hospital, or it's $15. To enroll, visit Memorial Hospital's website at mhhcc.org and click on classes and events. Or if you don't have internet access, call 812-996-2399. And if you have any specific class questions, call the OB Lactation Services at 812-996-0383. And stay tuned. Weekly forecasts and sports with Kurt Guxel are still to come on the WJTS News.